let's talk about Cardi, man. I'm gonna do this on the main channel. I think a lot of brothers need to hear this particular message. You know, she is pregnant by Stefon Diggs, who has allegedly two other daughters. He just welcomed in the world two other daughters in the world by women that look just like Cardi B. All right, I try to remember to put it on the screen. So when he was dealing with all them women on the boat and they was dealing with that substance and all that type of stuff, you know, she a sister wife, and you'll wonder why she, married Offset, knowing he was a cheater, got sued him being a cheater, and then married him even if he apologized, being a cheater, had multiple baby mamas already, right? And why, she would do that, right? And then expect him to change and all of that. And for the most part, a stripper / prostitute ain't meant to be no wife. I mean, rappers and athletes are some of the biggest simps. I believe they bigger simps than the provider husband, than the beta husband, right? But that's another video for another day, right? But for her, it's really Stefon Diggs don't get it. It's not about Stefon Diggs. For y'all dudes who don't understand, for him, it's about aligning himself with Cardi B so he can transition after football. His career is over with. He's trash. Stefon Diggs is washed up. So what he's doing is transitioning, to a woman with some bread, using her clout. And women do it all the time. Women, attach their name, Shawnee O'Neal, attach their name to Shaq. She would be nobody without Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg's wife. I mean, go on and on and on. Savannah James, LeBron James. So, so you got to understand that for him, he's just transitioning from life after football. But it's about getting back at Offset. That's what it's about. It's about getting back at Offset. It's about getting revenge with her vagina to embarrass him. And watch the women who are championing what she's doing. Watch the women who champion her sleeping with a dude while she had another man's baby in her womb. Really, I believe that should be upper room punishment. I believe you should be stoned in front of society. That's upper room punishment for the man and the woman. For real talk, for the man and the woman. And watch women who champion that, man. Watch the comment section. Watch the discussions you have with female coworkers. And it just let you know most women are not worth marrying. If, you discussing that topic and she said, but, nah, hey, don't you put a baby in that bitch. Don't you even deal with no public toilet mouth asshole like that. And I mean that. Any woman that don't see nothing wrong with a woman that got another man's baby in her womb, sleeping with another man. This is why these kids coming out deformed, slow, learning disability, anger problems. And I did the video on the Free Game 89 channel where a man's DNA can affect a woman's offspring with another man's. And also a man's DNA stays inside a woman for up to 7 years, they say. But what you got to understand is this. Oh, I'm a baby mama. I'm a mother, so buy my album. Like, get out of here. Y'all need to start letting women who be single baby mamas, who are single and never been with the child's father, y'all need to start ostracizing them. I feel bad for the children, but the children gonna suffer anyway. The children gonna suffer anyway. Y'all need to start, cutting off social services to them. Y'all need to stop helping them, giving them money. And most men then pulled out from being stepfathers. So that's smart. So that's the start. Let them suffer. They don't deserve nothing. They don't deserve a dick, a dollar, a food stamp. No, they need to suffer. Because ain't nothing cute, ain't nothing, unless the baby daddy died or something like that, or he's serving in the military. Man, other than that, ain't nothing cute about that shit. But for her, it's really about getting back at Offset. And for Stefon Diggs, it's about transitioning into a career after football. That's what it's about. And you gotta watch out. Listen to these talking points that women be having online, and check what they be saying. Oh, I was just playing. Oh, them hoes ain't playing, dog. Even in the Bible, it says that it's hard to find a good woman, a good virtuous woman. It's hard. It's not too many good women in the Bible, bro. So when they go out here and they try to flip it and be like, "Our men are inherently bad," no, women are inherently bad. Most of these evil men in this world was raised by women. They were raised by women. Because you can't have it and say, well, the niggas ain't shit. Men don't raise it. Okay, we don't raise our children. Cool. We own that. But y'all raising the criminals. Look at that. A lot of their daughters to go on to be single mothers alone. They allow their teenage daughters to get pregnant. Kick them out the house. Oh, man, shit is crazy. But for Cardi, watch these women, man. She said black women look like monkeys. She's talking about Afro-Caribbean. Now, apparently she Dominican. I guess that is or isn't. Somebody come and say it ain't part of the Caribbean. I don't know. But watch women do that. You know a woman ain't worth shit if she cool with that. You know a woman ain't worth shit if she justifying anything how this woman moving. You still married. And I want to think about it, and I'm gonna pretty much end it off with this. Your average religious woman, 98.9% of your average religious woman, they don't believe in religion. I'm telling you, most women don't believe in religion. When you even start talking about the women that be in the nation or practicing Islam, dog, they loose as a goose too. So when you give a society where women have equal rights or they have the same free reign to do what men can do, or now to be under men's leadership and all of that, this is what you get. A lot of STDs, a lot of STIs, a lot of single mothers. This is why they must be structured. The Bible tells you this. The Bible tells you so. That's a fact. The Bible tells you so. No, it's hard for y'all to believe. Forget what it's Proverbs. So I put a video at the end if I remember. It ain't too many good women. If you find a good woman, that means you a good man and you doing things the right way. You know, it's just not. Women are evil, bro. Look at the women in your family, especially they evil. A lot of women are just, and then you can look at their friends group and all that. So these so-called religious women that talking about God ain't sending you shit. They don't even know God. And unfortunately, you can find a chick on the side of the road, homeless, help her out, all that shit, and she will destroy your whole world. That's why I would never take a broke bitch and help her out. Never. Never. Never take these women, especially if they 30, around 30, man, hell no. Always get you somebody that's going in the right direction. But most of these women that claim God can't quote four books, 5 books in the Bible, ain't read the Bible, don't go to churches to hear what they want to hear and wonder why they in the same position. The women that claim God, bro, most of them, the vast majority of them, they don't know God. That's why their life all fucked up. They don't try to do right. Talk about their friends behind their backs and shit. Anybody that do that shit too. Talk shit about their friends behind their back and all that. Man, most of these motherfuckers, women is envious, bro. And you hear the women talking about, now it's the thing where women are talking about, oh, y'all think we sleeping with y'all because it's about y'all. No, sometimes it's about the woman you with. Like, come on, man, cornballs. Most women ain't funny. Most women ain't enjoyable to be around. Most women is corny. Most women is a headache. Most women are irritating. Really, most women are only good for spreading ego. And if you talking about spreading ego, most girls can't have sex. You got to teach them how to have sex. And that's another funny conversation that dudes should really start having, is that they talk about most guys can't make girls orgasm. Like, most of y'all is trash in bed. That's the conversation that a real nigga most women average woman you meet is trash in bed. Lazy, Don't know how to suck shit, do shit, all this sexualization, city girl shit, twerking and all that. You know what I'm saying? And you be getting most of them in the bedroom and they trash. That's a conversation that need to be had. You got some dude, I ain't never had no bad, but don't even know what good box is. That's some crazy shit. That's a conversation I love to hear a lot of the brothers say. And quite frankly, you know, a lot of times the women that have the best box or have the best sex, they don't even get rings. And the dudes that get them rings and stuff of that nature, they regret it. You know, real talk. But that's another conversation for another day. Appreciate the love, support. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere. Peace.
Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Let's break it down. Who can find? A Proverbs 31 woman is not common. She's rare, not because she's hidden, it's because she's set apart. This reminds women not to shrink themselves or become accessible to everyone. You are found in purpose and not in pursuit. A virtuous woman. Virtue equals strength, integrity, godliness, and moral excellence. And this is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. Her price is far above rubies. Rubies at the time was the most precious stone. This speaks to immeasurable worth. Your value is not determined by what you do, how you look, or who affirms it. It's established by God. So ladies, remind yourself that I am not easily found. I am not desperate to be seen. I am being shaped for significance. If this resonated with you, stick around for more Proverbs 31 wisdom. Have a blessed day.